this is Ace back with another review. This time we're going to be looking at the Master Grade Figurized Goku. Now, this is the first time I've actually made a kit of this kind, so something that's not mecha, which is, it's either a robot or some kind of plane or something along those lines. This is the first time it's actually humanoid. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's actually very interesting. I did not expect a lot of these different ways, and it's very interesting to see how they've put it together to give it the articulation. I mean, honestly, I mentioned this in the unboxing video as well, but I love how they've done the whole chest and neck thing. I'll come to the articulation later, but this really is nice, and I think the final product is looking really cool. Thank you to the couple guys who helped me out with the leg. I do realize I had put it the other way around. So to F1 Prime Minister and the other couple guys, thank you very much. This kit I got quite some time back. I just don't know why I never ended up getting to do it, but I'm happy I did in the end. The color scheme is exactly like it is in the anime, although just, the colors are a little bit off. I think this should be a little bit more orangey than anything else, but anyway, it is very anime accurate. You've got the orange or a very light yellow right out of the kit. For the trousers, you've got the blue, you've got the red around the ankles, and you've got skin color, dark blue over here, and of course the gold for the hair, because he's in Super Saiyan mode. So colors wise, he's absolutely spot on. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you do want to go really bloody accurate, then you have to give it the highlights and all that sort of stuff. But right out of the bat, right out of the box, absolutely beautiful. And I haven't done anything with this guy, by the way. This is completely right out of the box. This is why he looks like he's been possessed or something out of The Exorcist, because I haven't given him the stickers for the eyes as yet. So it does look very, very cool. Now, in terms of articulation, he is humanoid, so he's got a lot of articulation exactly like a human. The knees, for example, very nicely done. So it's not a complete 180, but then again, very few humans have 180. This thing's a little bit more than 90 degrees. The ankles itself do give you a lot of movement, so there's a lot of, but you don't get too much movement on the ankle part here. It's going to be just over here, which is just over the boot. So I don't know why, but that's okay. And then over here for the toes as well, you can lift it up like that. So legs are not that bad. You can even do the splits. So I don't know if it's 180 degree splits. There's just a little bit of space left underneath the guy. But otherwise, articulation-wise, he is very, very cool. The waist as well, you can get pretty far out. I mean, if you look at that, it's not bad at all. The arms, you do get all the way around on the shoulders, which is fine. These, you do get not too much. The hands come off. This is my only problem with this thing. Hands are a little bit loose. So you don't get 180 degrees on the hand, but you get something very nice, which is basically the bicep. So once you actually do bend this, you can actually see the bicep coming out. Now my piece is a little bit loose, which is why it's doing that, but I'll fix that later. But you can see it, the bicep literally pops out, flexes out as if it's, like a human, which is very cool. I love that. The hands are my only problem with this guy. Where'd it go? The hands, as I said, is my only problem. It's very much like the Figma anime figures that you can get. Well, this joint part is anyway. And basically, you're supposed to just plug this part over here, just like that. So that's it. Otherwise, it's just supposed to be just plugged in, basically. But the thing is, I think this peg or this hole is too deep, or this thing is not deep enough. So it's a little bit of a loose joint. So I don't know why it keeps popping out. But apart from that, it's okay. And it does, because of that joint, it can swivel, it can go up and down a little bit. It's a nice joint, but I don't know why. For me, it is very loose. Anyway, so that's that. Now, for the head, this guy has a lot of movement. I mean, it can go back quite far. I mean, he's looking quite high up like that. And then you can go all the way down there as well. Very nice. And he can swivel 360. Yep, he can do the Exorcist roll. So very nice. And the way this is, I mean, this is one small piece. This is a whole chunk. There's one chunk in there. So, overall, you've got like 3 or 4 different places where this guy can move its neck. beautiful. Absolutely. I love the way the neck. It's probably one of my favorite parts about the whole kit. And what that pretty much enables you to do, now again, like I said, I'm horrible at posing, so I'm not going to do too many poses, but this guy you can literally put in as many different positions as you want, whether he's standing, he's running around, he's doing the Kamehameha, whatever he's doing, you can get him in that pose. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now, size-wise, again, this guy did surprise me because he's a lot taller than I expected him to be. I mean, yeah, the box does say, what does it say? I think it's 1:8 scale. Yeah, I think it's 1:8 scale. But again, I wasn't expecting it to be this big, because if you actually do compare it to some of the normal things that we have, you'll see he's much, much bigger. So let's just put him to the size, see if he can get in frame. See, he's not even getting in frame. Anyway, so there he is. Here he is next to the other recent thing that I had just done, which is the Gundam Sandrock. And as you can see, this guy is a good 3 inches approximately taller than this guy. And this is a normal 18 centimeter Gundam. So I know that these guys are completely not in the same scale whatsoever, but this guy, you can see, he's pretty tall. Technically, I think he's supposed to be 25 centimeters tall from foot till the top of the hair. But again, that's pretty big. Just to give you an idea of what he would be like, here he is next to a deluxe class transformer. So, you know, you can tell he is a big kit. And just to give you one final comparison, here is next to Kana Soda. So I think he's probably twice the size of this Soda. So, you know, I mean, this guy is pretty cool. He does look good, and, you know, he's big. So you're definitely going to get your money worth. The only thing with this guy, again, is the construction itself. He is classified as a master grade kit, and simply he is because of the articulation you get, the number of pieces you get. But the build itself, you're not going to get any kind of inner skeleton. It is very much like a high grade kit, but a little bit more of a complicated build in the way that of how you put everything together to get the articulation and everything. But he is a high grade kit. In terms of accessories, you actually don't get that much. I was a little surprised, but then again, even with the character, he's never had guns or anything like that, so it's perfectly okay. To start off, you do get the stand, which is very cool. I was actually surprised. Wasn't expecting it to be this clear. I thought it would be like a hazy clear type of thing, but this is pretty cool. You can make it go, you know, there's a lot of different things we can do with this thing, especially with this part, you know. You can move it up, down, kind of thing, to just basically to get this guy to move and stand in whatever way you want him to. And the way it works is you can plug him onto the waist here. There goes the hand again, and this thing will come under his waist. And then he's basically standing on the stand. And that works perfectly fine. You know, you can get him in any kind of pose and he'll be more than happy to stay there. So that's a pretty cool feature. Then, in addition to the 2 closed hands you get, you also get 2 open hands. And these are basically the Kamehameha or the energy beam or whatever you want to call them. So these are another couple of nice touches that you can get with this guy. And you know, if you look at the detail, wonder if the camera's going to pick it up. Maybe. It's very nicely done. So you can actually see those little ridges between the joints. You can see the nails. Even on the inside, you've got the lines. So they've gone in and they've done quite a nice amount of detail. Very, very happy with that one. And finally, you get this, which is basically a different change of face. The one that I'm using right now is just kind of like the serious one. And then you get the other one, which is like this, which is, you know, the shouting one. And you get the whole teeth with the tongue and the mouth and all that sort of stuff. I mean, you're going to have to put in the stickers or the decals to get all the eyes and the details out. Otherwise, it's going to be like that. Now, the way you basically change the face is you're going to have to take this piece out, and then you can take the head out and you can swap it in. I don't want to do that because I still need to do a lot of work on the other one, so I'm just keeping it looking a little serious at the moment. That's Mr. Goku. So all in all, that's pretty much it for this kit. I mean, apart from doing a couple of poses, I think I've shown everything. On another note as well, guys, I am going to be going to Thailand tonight. I'm there till Thursday. So just another quick note to let you know where I'm going to be. This is why I wanted to post this thing up, so at least you guys knew where I would be. If anyone is going to be around in that area, do let me know. I'm going to be staying at the Holiday Inn Siloam. Send me a message or something like that. Hopefully I'll be able to check emails and let you know when we can meet up. Probably in the evening sometime. What else? Thank you also to Jemmy to find out, to give me a couple of points on where I can go for Gundam shopping. I will definitely make sure I check those out. And rest be assured, I'll take a couple of videos on where to go Gundam shopping, or at least where I go Gundam shopping in Bangkok. And also, I'll show you a good video on the haul that I get from Thailand, because it is a little bit cheaper than where I live over here. So there we go. That's Goku for you guys. That's what my status is. I will see you guys very soon. Hopefully with a new kit. Hopefully with something interesting, which I'm going to get back from Thailand. See you guys.